Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is on the Ruc Rak Cargo Carrier that I put on my Bronco probably about a month ago now. And by the way, this is not a sponsored ad. I paid for this. I bought it from someone who bought it from Ruc Rak but didn't install it. And so I bought it from them and put it on, and well, just like you saw in the thumbnail, is it worth it? By the end of this video, I'm going to answer that. So here's what we have. We have the Ruc Rak. You have your cargo basket or your gear carrier right here. There are two pins, one pin in each side, but for the purpose of this video, I'm only going to utilize one pin. So Becky's going to show you this right here. When you assemble this, you have a sticker page that has all the different stickers on it. And one of the stickers is a home sticker, one says bike, and one is gear. So you can see right now I have the pin in the home position. So in home is pretty much how you see this, the table up and the tray up. So let's pull this pin. Now the rack, or the tray is going to, the cargo basket I should say, is going to fold down. So what you do is you take this pin and you look for the gear sticker. That's how you know which way to put it in. Now we're in the gear position. Remember, you have the pin on the other side, but for the purpose of this video, we're only going to do the one side for well. So now you can put a cooler here, your camping gear, you know, whatever, firewood, whatever you can imagine here. And then you have places for straps to hook and to connect it. So this is your cargo tray. You also have this little piece right here that says Ruc Rak in it. This is part of the assembly. You'll see this piece right here. It actually goes in. I don't know the actual name of it, but it's easy to identify. If you have really deep dish aftermarket wheels, you know, really wide wheels, this is not going to go in. It'll actually bulge out like this. So it'll be turned the other way and it'll actually come out like this. Now this piece is on here. It adds a little bit of branding, but it also makes it a theft deterrent. So it's harder for someone to, I mean, yes, they can steal it, but instead of one tool, they would need a couple different tools and a little bit more time. So basically it covers these two top lug nuts and leaves that one exposed there. Now, there's a cutout for your backup camera, so that works for it as well. So if we take these two black wing nuts out, and before I fold this down, I'll show you something that's really cool. Ruc Rak is stamped into the aluminum right here. And this is powder coated aluminum, but you'll see that right here. And the purpose of this, when you hit your brakes, the third brake light will actually shine through here, and at night it's really cool looking. I like that feature. So let's lower the table. Now when we lower the table in, you know, most positions where, unless you're off-road and the front of the vehicle is higher, this table is going to be sloped a little bit. I don't know if there's a reason behind that I don't know. I like it because if it's level, and the nose of the Bronco, the front of the Bronco is up a little bit, then it's sloping back. So I like the fact that it's like this. I put stuff up here. If it's going to slide, it's going to go that way, right? You also have cutouts for 4 solo cups, red solo cups. You got to love it. So we have a flag holder, a fishing pole holder, whatever it is that you want to put in this tube right here. It's a holder. It's mounted to the back of this plate. If you had the deep dish wheels, it would be mounted to the front of it. You can also go to rucrak.com and buy a second one and put it on the other side, so you have 2. You have 2 flags up here, 2 fishing poles, whatever it is you want to do. So let's fold this back up. And let's put these back in here. And if you notice, I already branded it, put our stickers on there. Now, I told you in the beginning of the video, or I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you get a sticker page with this, and this is for the accessories, the gear, the bikes, the home, also Ruc Rak. And there's different colors too, so let me pull this pin here. So I went with the orange, matches the Badlands trim, but you have white, you have blue, so you can mix it up. There's also a big sticker up here. I'm going to do something else here, but I added our logo as well. All right, let's fold this around. This is really cool right here. Now, when I fold the basket upside down, you'll notice that there is a bike emblem there. So we put that in there. And remember, pin on the other side. We're not doing it for the video. You have a front wheel of a bike here, the rear wheel, same thing on this side. So you can have 2 bikes right here. And Ruc Rak sells an accessory that helps to secure the bike up to the top. So the bike will sit in here, and with their accessory, you can carry 2 bikes with you, whatever you want to do. So I like the fact that we can carry bikes, we can carry cargo, and then we have this little table for out in the wild. Now let's put this back in the home position. And what you do for that, you lift this up, very lightweight. And we're going to put the pin back in here. So remember, you got to put the pin in the other side. I might as well go ahead and do that, because guess what? If I forget, that would be embarrassing. Or maybe it wouldn't. I don't really know. Okay, so it looks pretty cool on the back of the Bronco, don't you think? But here's the important thing. It actually functions. You can carry the gear, firewood, cooler, camping gear, whatever you want to carry. You have the table. You can flip the bottom tray over and carry 2 bikes. So it's very functional. So it's a really cool look, but it's also very, very functional and very cool. So in my opinion, oh, I almost forgot one thing. This is huge. Somebody's going to ask this. So what about this is mounted to the spare? The spare is mounted to the swing gate, right? So if you put bigger tires, more weight, you're worried about the swing gate sagging. Well, guess what? There is this hitch mount right here. This goes into a hitch, so you do need a hitch for this. This will go into the hitch, and then on the end of the verticals right here, you have these big, they're like hard plastic feet. You turn this down so it barely touches on either side. So whatever weight that you add on the Ruc Rak is now going to press on this. Even the weight of the Ruc Rak right now is sitting on this as well. So you're not adding anything extra to the swing gate or the hinges. So shouldn't be any worries there. What do I think? I actually think it's pretty cool. So would I buy it again? Yes, I would. Do I recommend it? If you want to carry gear, carry bikes, if you want, another table surface when you're out in the wild and doing the cookout and whatever it is that you're doing, I would say yes. It's functional. It looks cool, but it's just, I don't know. I just really do like it. So the thumbnail says, is it worth it? My opinion, driven wild outdoors, yes, it's worth it. So if you haven't already, oh, by the way, in the description below, I'm going to put a link to the install video for this from Ruc Rak. Also, Ruc Rak's website. So you can go check out the price for your Bronco, your Jeep, or whatever it is that you drive, and see what it'll cost you to buy one as well. If you haven't already, please give me that thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.